All right, friends, now let's have a demo on how we can provide inputs. Till now, we are directly providing an means a variable with certain kind of values or any kind of output. We are typing everything manually. So how you can get an input from Python console? So how you can do it? It's pretty simple, my friend. You need to use a method named input with the type of data type you want. For example, if you're dealing with int, you need to use int. Let me show you. Okay, so here the same example, let's say fl height and input here, and very simple, this will ask for an input in a prompt. So here enter the height. But what happened, my friend, when you do this and when you try to run it, see what will happen. And see, enter the height. If I say 23, and it will work. Okay, so let me continue, and if problem persists, I will give you certain way how you can minimize those error, because it's something like a typecasting error. And let's say fl width here, and here I will use input and to the width like this, and let me calculate the area. Here you can use fl height, fl width, and let me print the area in the same way by using a formatter f. Let's say the area is area like this, and let me save it and let me run it. So here let's have a height, let's say, okay, I forgot the height, let's say 300, and let's say 275, and here you will see a error. So why? Because when you use a simple input, and that input will automatically be treated as an string. So that's why you can see can't multiply the sequences by non-int of type str. So by default, this is basically asking for an input of a string. But what we want an input of an integer, or it may be a float. So I think float will be work because the height may be a meter in something, it contains the decimal points. So here you can use for float like this. See, so this is how you are typecasting it. Okay, and so here once again you can see we can just add a cast. Okay, you can use float function. So this will automatically now treat it as a float. So if you want an int, you can use int also. And let me run it, and I think you will get a correct output. So this is how you can take an input, okay, of a string, and let me use it here. Let's say once again 300, let's say 275. See, now it's in a floating point. So this is how you can use inputs, and I think it's pretty simple. Input function, and if I'm not using any kind of float functions or any kind of data type function, it will treat it like a string. Otherwise, you can use this float function or int function to typecast into, to take an input of a particular data type.